Not the first high school game being played here today. We got here, it was Middle Township and Mainland Regional out of New Jersey. But we got them out of here. They're back on the Jersey Turnpike or the Garden State Parkway. They're heading back to South Jersey. It's time for some Delaware high school soccer. Archmere will start with possession. And the music's down and the game is up and we are underway at Talen Energy Stadium. There is Schatzman, number 10, and that's Andrew Rosenbaum, 13. They're the guys you want to keep an eye on. Actually, it was number 12. James Giffen for Archmere. Charter with the ball, played out by Archmere. So a bigger field than we're used to playing on high school, but makes for an interesting game here. It kind of changes the strategy a little bit, gives you a little more room to play with.
You'll see teams changing sides, switching the fields. Make the opponents run, Mike.
Yeah, we had here is Charter chasing that one in. It rolls out of bounds. We'll go to Archmere. We had the number 1 team in the country, St. Benedict's Prep, playing Salesianum at University of Delaware on Sunday, another big field that they played on. So, and there's a ball that gets through, and here comes Archmere trying to make a rush early. Chipped in. That's Schatzman. See if he can get around the defender. It's going to go. Bowen slides into it to clear that one out of harm's way. So Archmere with the early opportunity.
That's a heads-up play by the keeper to get that ball out of trouble.
And it's kept in by Ben Daniel, number 12. Charter's going to play it up. Try on Andrew Rosenbaum. 40-minute halves. We keep the first 38 minutes will run down here at the stadium. The last 2 kept on the field. Number 21, Cedric Chigbu, playing defense for Charter, starts this offensive rush for the Force. And Jason, we've done a number of these games up here, boys and girls, and it doesn't get old.
No, this is a beautiful venue. The people here at Philadelphia Union take good care of us, and we enjoy coming up here and doing the games. It's not a better setting than watching a game here at Union Stadium. Yeah,
traffic going over the Commodore Barry Bridge, heading into New Jersey or coming out of New Jersey into Delaware. Some ships heading down the river.
Yep.
And that is Triantafilou, Nico Triantafilou, the freshman keeper. He's not going to play this in, though. I can't see the number from here. Booted to about midfield. And Archmere is going to take over there. That's Schatzman. Weaves away from Force defender. Through ball. It's probably a little too much on that one. It's going to roll over the end line. It will be a goal kick.
You know, the first 10 minutes I always feel is the feeling out process. Teams feel each other out, and then after that, I think the fireworks start.
They're pretty rock solid on the defense. Ball's off of Schultz and out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Force. We mentioned Archmere lost to Caravel. Caravel's the top-ranked team in Division II, so no shame in that.
No.
It was a 5-3 game.
Archmere ranked 3rd in Division II. Charter, number 2 in Division I.
Yeah, right behind Salesianum. Archmere with some nice wins this year. They beat Delaware Military Academy 5-1. They put a hurting on them. Beat St. Andrews, Jason. That's a good St. Andrews team. And a win over St. Mark's as well. They're at midfield. That's number 12, Giffen. Sends it left to Schultz. They're going to set it up again around midfield. Here come the Hawks, but oh, nice play in there by Gavin Fanning, number 23. Too hard, though, and Force come away with it. Chipped over looking for number 9, James Desch. He cannot get to it. Good blocking out there by Archmere, and they've got the ball for the throw-in. But Chigbu intercepts. And here come the Force. Through ball. Charter's going to have an opportunity here. Shot in on Triantafilu. He makes the save.
Great save. Great early chance here for the Force. Good through ball, Mike, and they get a good first shot on goal, and good start here for the Force.
That's in the 5th minute, the first shot on goal for a shot period. And a nice opportunity for Charter, but the freshman in net comes up with the save. Don't see too many freshmen in a high pressure situation playing keeper for a team that's a contender.
No. And like you said, a freshman, and he's come up big. And I was at the St. Mark's game. He made 2 saves in that 3-1 victory that were incredible diving stops. That balls were going in the upper 90.
Archmere with the ball. 7th minute underway. Some good up and down action so far. These teams know each other well. Here's Charter with another opportunity, but a great play by Mikey Albero to knock that out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Force.
Yeah, that's all you're trying to do is get the ball out of bounds and live to see another day. Get your defenders to come back.
Chipped into the box, and that is offside. Number 12, Ben Danio, just a little too far up the field.
Yeah, just got a little ahead of the ball there, and like you said, it was just offsides.
Wilmington Charter comes in perfect to 8-0. There's some nice wins. Cesar Rodney, that's a good win right there. St. Mark's. Charter with the steal, and here they go again.
Both these teams, I think, beat St. Mark's by the identical 3-1 score.
That is correct. Also win over Malvern Prep. And there's a foul to go to Archmere. And Charter also with the win over
See what they do with the set piece here, Mike, to see if they send it in for a possible header.
Archmere about 40 yards out. That's Rosenbaum. Chips it in, but it goes over the front line. And Bowen. Jason, in the middle of October, early October, October 9th, it's still kind of warm and humid out.
Yeah.
That's changing this weekend, apparently. But
it's perfect weather. Yeah, it's going to get cold. That storm's coming up. Going to get a lot of rain this weekend.
Here's number 9, Desch. Down the right side, blocked out of bounds by, I believe that's Albero. Nice play for the Hawks. Charter with the throw. I'm going to try it again. They go to the middle this time. Shot in on Triantafilu, and he makes the save.
Hey, he's got into this game early with a couple nice saves.
May have been a little wide, but you can't take those chances.
Yeah, definitely not in a game like this.
Maybe Newcomb with that shot. I'm not sure what the number. I think it was 17, Gavin Newcomb.
And there's a smart header back to the keeper so he can grab it.
Matt Bowen, been watching him for a few years now. Veteran of the high school soccer scene. Nice aggressive style here for Charter. They were pressing. Another through ball looking for Ryan McCann. A little battle down there and kicked out of bounds off of Archmere. It'll be a throw in. This is McCann throwing it in.
This starts a tough stretch for Charter here as they got Conrad coming up on Thursday, Caravel next week, Slasianum. So, Mike, they're in their tough part of their schedule.
And we saw Caravel. Both of us saw Caravel at Slasianum, and they gave the Sal's everything they could handle and then some. That's a team that can score some goals.
Yes.
Archmere overruns, and back in come the Force. Nice steal for Archmere. They're going to be able to keep it in? Yes, they do. Schultz kicks it back. Archmer's trying to get it back in the offensive zone, but stopped just by midfield. And here comes Charter once again. They control the early going here. McCann sends it in deep. Headed, but enough interference from the Archmere defense to keep that out.
Yeah, but if you're the force, you're happy. You're putting pressure on the Hawks defense early in this one.
Here's a little counterattack for Archmere. Schatzman. Schatzman by the defender. Some interference, nothing called, and Charter gets the ball. That's the dynamic duo for the Hawks.
Yes.
Rosenbaum and Schatzman. And they're not the only scorers and the only playmakers that team has.
Now, Archmere is a very dangerous offensive team, and they can score at will. We've seen it before this year, so they need to keep up the pressure. Our Charter seems to control some of this early play.
Michael Banham coming in number 13 for Charter. And number 12, Ben Daniel, is going to get a bit of a breather here. We mentioned it's kind of humid tonight, right on the water. Ball's out of bounds to go to Archmere.
I wish we had a nice little breeze. Would have been nice.
So Archmere trying to make something happen. It's been mostly Charter thus far. There's a header. Goes by and just by Bowen.
Wow.
Wide left.
Great opportunity.
So let's see what the call is. Is it off?
It's going to be a corner kick, Mike.
It is. Must have been deflected by a defender. So Archmere is going to get the first corner of the day here in minute number 12. They get a chance to make some things happen. A lot of grass on the outside of this field here. And you see the players don't want to go in that concrete and slip. Subaraya comes in for Archmere, so he must set piece specialist here. Sent in. Bowen out, and he picks it up.
Yeah, great job by Bowen reading that right away and getting out and makes the play on it.
So an opportunity for the Hawks, but Bowen catches that inbounds kick. But Archmere gets an opportunity there on the counter attack. Just couldn't finish. But here come the Hawks again. Oh, nice little deke around a defender there. Somebody's taken down, but let him play.
Play on.
Here comes Charter. Oh, intercepted by Subaraya. See, they put him in there for a reason. Schatzman looking for the give and go at Rosenbaum. Doesn't happen. Nice play by Charter to get a foot in there.
Yeah, great job, because that looked like it was going to be an excellent give and go.
Here's Schatzman. Sends it into Rosenbaum. Looking for Schatzman. A little miscommunication. Looks like Archmere wanted a hold or something, but they're not going to get it.
It didn't look like Rosenbaum got all of that one on the centering clear that he wanted.
They had it set up the way they wanted to go, that give and go. Oh, nice blocker with the noggin by a defender back there. Here's Schatzman. He's in position out there.
Yes, he is.
Long kick on Bowen. Oh, it's off the post, I believe.
I was going to say he could score from there, Mike, and he almost proved me right there. What a shot.
But that was a long shot, Jason, about 35 yards.
And it was right on, yeah. That could have been not one of the prettiest goals I've seen, but it's off the post and still scoreless here, Mike.
Breathing easier down here in the blue. We see a lot of fans wearing blue in front of us here, and the Archmere fans also out tonight. Seeing a beautiful night. It's good shorts weather. Archmere is getting their set pieces together a little bit here. Subaraya looking for an opening. Back to Schatzman. I'm sorry, that's Rosenbaum. His kick wide right, out of bounds. Charter ball. So Archmere, after withstanding the early
now they've had a couple great opportunities. Both teams have had a couple chances to score, and we're still even. So you can see the fireworks in this game.
We get a great view up here, Jason, on the third floor of Talen Energy Stadium. We have to thank the union for letting us come up here and do this, and they treat us like gold. And We got the best seat in the house.
And we're going to be back up here at the end of the month for a good game between Caravel and St. George's. So it's always great getting up here. And the kids love it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you get to play on a professional field.
The ball sent back to Triant to field you.
But I think it was offside.
But an offside is called. I was down on the field before the game. Can't see him from up here. There are some divots in the field. They did play a high school game before this. The Union have been playing all season, so, I mean, it looks pretty pristine up here. But there are some rough spots just here and there. They need to replace some divots. Ball's off the head of an Auk. It'll be thrown. We have a couple subs coming in. Christian Iacono, number 3, and Brian Burns, number 20, come in for Archmere. Number 24, Sudesh Jaisi, in for the Force. But, yeah, the Union make us feel like J.P. Della Camera and Tommy Smith up here, you know? We got the same seats that they do. Not the same skill level, but the same seats.
Definitely not the same skill level. Though you're pretty close.
We should have Tommy up here. I think that would be awesome. He could do my job. I was just listening to him all day. Pass by Rosenbaum, and here come the Force with an opportunity. But that ball sent well wide of the net. Look how big this box, the 18-yard box, is so big. And Trianti trying to feel you, is able to get to. I'm going to call him Nico.
There you go. I think that's good.
I think it's easier. He's Nico from now on. One thing about working in newspapers, I'm not usually worried about the pronunciations. Charter comes back the other way. Oh, nice steal there by Archmere. Some good back pressure. And they're going to try to get it out. Chipped by a defender. But Chigbu was able to get it and end that threat. To get it to Graham Newcomb. And there's McCann sending it across the field.
Both teams are good on the counterattack here. So both teams are going to have to get back on defense.
Into the 18th minute here. Talen Energy Stadium, 0-0. Been a pretty entertaining game so far. There's Schatzman, can't get a hold of that one. He would have had some room. We got the trains going by. We got chips on this side. Trains over there.
Great crowd.
I got clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle. That train's got a lot of nerve. As long as my car's not on the tracks, I think we're okay. That ball is going to get out of bounds. It is. Flag goes up. It'll be Archmere ball. Throw in deep in their own end.
Kind of like what we expected here in the first half. Both teams have had some great scoring opportunities and scoreless.
Hawks on the rush again. They have some room. Like we mentioned, it's a bigger pitch than they're used to. Maybe being an advantage for the offenses. Deeks around a defender. I can't see if that's Rosenbaum or not. Left-footed shot over the net, out of play.
Into the first row.
Happens to be a fan sitting right there.
Yeah, all the seats, and he picked the right seat.
I'm not sure which section the Sons of Ben sit in. I think it's that end down there, where the Ring of Honor is Sebastian Latou's name up there. A former great Union player. Union having a pretty darn good season this year.
Yeah, going to probably make the playoffs.
A little
jinx it.
Yep. Interference, no call there. Referees letting them go. Charter's looking, but Archmere, nice steal there. And back come the Hawks. Through looking for Schatzman. He's going to go to work. 1-on-3. Little dipsy-do, but it's stolen away. And
great defense.
It is. Vern Deer gets it for Charter.
He did not go for any of the dipsy-do dunkaroos, Mike. He was ready.
Held his ground.
Yep.
Oh, and there's a flag. That could be a yellow, or just going to call it an interference call and let him play on.
And that's the right call.
No malice. And no ill intent. Just on the eastern side of midfield. Charter goes from there. Number 9, James Desch, waiting to come back in. A little surprised they didn't get him in there. Sent into the box, headed out by the Hawks. But Charter still has the ball. That's number 10, Varun Deer. Ball is blocked by Archmere. Ben Danyo gets through a couple defenders, but there is another player for Archmere to stop the threat. And Subaraya, he's pinned in pretty good there. Oh, plays it to the referee. But Rosenbaum behind him is able to get to it. Here comes Rosenbaum with Schatzman looking for him on a through ball. Will Schatzman's got an angle. Bumped off the ball, no whistle. Archer is going to keep possession, but they're going to have to start over. You see the speed of Will Schatzman there. Just couldn't get by the one defender.
Let them play here early, Mike.
Yeah, well, as soon as we say that, of course, they blow the whistle. But
right.
You're right. We've mentioned they are letting them go. A little quick restart for the Hawks. Sent in. Oh, gets through Chigbu. No offensive player there for Archmere, and Bowen's able to get a foot on it, and he's going to clear it out of there. Played by Gavin Fanning. Back into the offensive zone. There is Newcomb for the Forest to end any threat. So Archmere keeping 3 guys back, or 4 guys back, but still trying to get some pressure on with Schatzman and Rosenbaum. There's Iacono, number 3. Gets away from McCann, and here come the Hawks. Schatzman through a defender, sends it through looking for Iacono. Is he going to be able to get there? He is, sends across.
I think it was over the end line.
And it's a goal kick, so it is over the end line. So Schatzman uses his wizardry to get open, sends it in for Iacono just a bit long, right by the 302 sports sign, which has managed to stay upright thus far. And
don't jinx it.
I know, we happen to know. It's Newark. It was the target.
The prep was taking fire at.
That wasn't nice of them. We put them on YouTube for free. All their family could watch the game back in North Jersey. That's quite a team out there, too.
Yeah. If you haven't seen those guys play, check it out on YouTube. It was a fantastic display of offense and defense in that one.
You know, Jason, the game before this, we had cheerleaders here from both teams. That was something else. It was actually a pretty neat spectacle. Iacono gets free. Schatzman can't dribble through. Subaraya, here he goes, back to Schatzman. Lines up and shoots it. Oh, tipped over the net by Bowen. It'll be a corner for Archmere.
Yeah, that's a great.
But Andrew Schatzman, what a shot.
Yeah, what a shot. We can see he can score from anywhere on this field, Mike. A great shot there and a great save by just pushing it over the net and gives Archmere their second corner kick here in the first half. But Archmere starting to put some pressure on.
Nice play by Vincent Iacono to get Christian Iacono, I'm sorry, to get open there and get the ball back to Schatzman. Shot there by Archmere, blocked inside by a defender. The Charter's having a little trouble getting that ball out, Jason, and Archmere is going to take advantage here, maybe. Force finally able to chip it near midfield where, well, Archmere had it but lost it. And here comes Charter, 3-on-4. Through ball looking for, is that Danyo, number 12? It is Ben Danyo. Tries to get around McWilliams and does, but that ball's over the end line. And the whistle blows because that ball was clearly over the end line.
Yep.
But some nice offensive pressure there for Charter.
Yeah, and some great moves to get free on the end line. And unfortunately, it just slid out of bounds. But you can see why both these teams are so good offensively, Mike. They both have the talent to score some goals.
Yeah, lots of seniors. Look at them down these rosters, especially in Archmere. Lots of seniors. A lot of experience. But there's Nico, my goalie. He's a freshman. He's only Nico tonight. It's going to be like a Brazilian player. I'm going to call him Nico only. Nice block there by the Hawks, and away they go. That's Rosenbaum. He's got a step. And they're back. Len Evans unaware until we point out to him that the sign has taken another beating. Oh, good play there in midfield. Iacono comes away with it, and Archmere sends it through. But Chigbu there to get that one. Charter's got it, but just a bit too far for Dylan Yin. He can't keep it in. It's going to be thrown in by Andrew McWilliams. Number 12 for Archmere, James Giffen back in. Like 27th minute.
Kind of what we expected. Both teams getting some pressure. 27 minutes in. Remember last year here it was 1-0 was the final score.
Yeah, it was a late goal too.
Yes. Second half goal. Sure will.
Force taking their time coming up this time. Yin plays it in the middle and down back side looking for Daniel. Nice sliding tackle by McWilliams, but he just doesn't get enough. Yin's got it into the box. Chipped in on Nico, but he dives and makes the play. Goal kick for Archmere. So nice play there by Dylan Yin to keep that in bounds and work around a defender.
Good punt.
Bounces over the Charter defense. And here come the Hawks putting the pressure on Chigbu. They get it to Schatzman. He's one-on-one. Tries to go between the legs of a defender but can't. Nice block there by number 14, Rishi Subaraya. Back to Charter.
Yeah, he closed his 5-hole, Mike, and did not let the ball get through his 5-hole and saves the day for the Force defense.
Schatzman tried to go between the wickets of a defender. Played in midfield by Desch, and he sends it in. He's got a player, slips. Might be a little humid out there, a little slippery on that grass. And kicked out of bounds by Rosenbaum, just to slow things down, to be a throw-in. Number 25, Felix Vega on his way in. Numbers 7 and 8, Samuel Gattuso and Trevor Schultz. Both starters are coming back in for Archmere in a minute. We're in the 28th minute here at Talen Energy Stadium. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans along with you. And that ball sent out of bounds, but ball boy's right there. And here come the subs. So Iacono was out. He was pretty effective when he was in there. Playing up front with Schatzman and Rosenbaum. And here's the throw-in. Charter's trying to get some pressure on. McWilliams there to play it out, and Archmere comes away with it. Nice play by the Hawks. See if they can get anything started. Ball's in midfield, right at the dot. Charter gets there first. Graham Newcomb going to play it in. He's got a through ball here looking for Daniel. It's crawling toward the end line. Out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. So Daniel went into the net, the supplemental net over there, but ball's over the end line.
And, of course, Pops is in here tonight to put that sign back up.
That poor sign. The sign's going to need health care coverage. 1-on-3. Somehow Charter gets control of that, kicks it in on Nico, who makes the save. Newcomb back at midfield as Charter's taking over a little bit here. We approach the final 10 minutes of half number 1. No score yet. Some good defense there by the Hawks, but here's Daniel. Gets the ball right back to him, crosses in front, blocked by a defender, cleared out by the Hawks. Only to see McCann there for Wilmington Charter.
This has been a tale of like 10 minutes. It seemed like Wilmington Charter was the first 10 minutes, Archmere was probably the next 20, and now Wilmington Charter starting to get the advantage.
Back to Bowen. He can't pick it up, but he's going to play it here. Well, he can pick it up. I guess it was off of Archmere. Sends a boot. Headed there by Gavin Fanning, and it's a battle at midfield. Eventually won by Dylan Yin of Wilmington Charter. Yeah, it has been kind of a momentum game here for a split momentum game. Not surprising. That happens in soccer quite a bit.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does.
That's number 14, Justin Lane, down the left side. Saw him against St. Mark's. He was pretty effective that day against the Spartans. But this ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Hawks. So Schatzman, I'm sorry, number 10 for Charter is Varun Deer. He's back in. Ben Daniel, he's been out there going pretty hard. He's going to get a break. Archmere also makes a substitution. And it is Will Schatzman. He's going to get a breather here. He's been in the entire game so far. And it is humid outside and kind of warm. Played there by Brian Burns, number 20, trying to get things started down the left side, looking for Schultz. A little too much juice on that pass, and it rolls into the practice net. And that will be taken there by Matt Bowen of Wilmington Charter. So nothing, tight game. Few shots, but some real entertaining soccer thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Subaraya and Burns and the third player, I didn't quite see who, were able to get that wrest control away from Charter. And now the ball back in the force end of the defensive end of the field. Oh, tackle there on Subaraya. Oh, they're calling a foul on Archmere. Arms go up among the Hawks coaches and players.
I think he pointed the wrong way because everyone else is going back. Let's see.
So we're going to have a discussion here. I think maybe they just pointed in the wrong direction. It is going to be Archmere ball. I think they just made a mistake.
Yeah, because even the Charter guys went back, and Archmere just loaded it up.
He was only tackled a little bit. So here's Rosenbaum. Now his scoring mate, Will Schatzman, is standing here on the sideline. So Rosenbaum's going to be doing it with some other players. Free kick here for Rosenbaum. Curls in on net. Headed out by the Forest defense. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Archmere, and Rosenbaum's going to take that as well. Oh, no, he's not. He's just going to make me look bad. So thrown in by Schultz. And played there by Andrew McWilliams. And they're going to start again around midfield. Too much on that. Goes over the heads of the players and off the dasher boards. You can see Charter School of Wilmington on the dasher boards. They do it up for the teams here.
Mm-hmm.
Names and lights. You know, you got the scoreboard going, and then It's just this is awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this if you're a soccer fan. Even watching live, it doesn't do it justice as getting out here in person.
And, of course, the first game we were able to see a little bit from down low, and it's pretty cool being right there on top of the game, right on the field. And the fans are sitting, the parents and teammates sitting right on the field here. It's awesome. Here's Subaraya trying to make something happen. The final 5 minutes of the first half. No score. Forrest clears that out to McWilliams. And there's Rosenbaum, and let's see if they can get something going this way. A little of overplay there. Number 25, Vega's got it. He runs in, sends it wide to number 10, Deere. Deere's crossing pass off of McWilliams. It'll be a throw in deep for the Force. So Varun Deere throws it in. And it will get another throw in. Let's see who's going to take this one. It's McCann, number 11. Tries to cross, gets it in, off a defender. Loose in front, but Archmere's there. Charter with some opportunities. Here's a shot in. Triantafilu there, make the play.
They're getting some shots on the freshman, making him work in this game. And so far, he's been up to the task.
Lefty, pretty good kick. Chigbu lets it go through, and he's just going to kick it in on Bowen. He's going to give it a shot here.
The ball had some hang time.
Might be able to get a job in the NFL. Archmere trying to make something happen. They get it deep, just tipped out of bounds by McCann. It'll be a throw-in for the Hawks.
That's we're late here in the first half.
Minute 38. Not sure what the call is. It's going to be Charter ball.
It goes out of bounds. Nope, foul.
So 2 minutes and change left. The clock here will stop at 2 minutes, and the final 2 minutes kept on the field. Any stoppage? Not a whole lot of stoppage time by my estimation. There really hasn't been any. No injuries, no goals. I don't think Bowen got quite all of that one, but it's effective. Charter's got it. They're going to go to work again. McCann plays it. Kicked upfield. Through ball looking for, that's a long way away, Jason. That number's hard to see. I believe that was Michael Bantam trying to get to that one. Yeah. He loses it out of bounds. Archmere ball.
Opposite end of the field.
And they've already thrown it in. Yeah, that was that's about as far away as you can get from us here. Attempted give and go. Schultz blocks you in off the ball, but it's kicked out of bounds, and it will go to Archmere. It's deflected. And a whistle. Not sure what that was about, but McWilliams throws it in to Subaraya. He's hounded by a couple defenders, and down he goes, loses possession, and Deere takes it. He gets it to McCann. McCann working on James Giffen. Good to play defensively by Giffen. McCann's got to go backwards. Oh, nice deke there by Yin. Sends it in off of a teammate. That is number 6, Anthony Barbieri. His pass in for Bantam is intercepted, and we're in the final 2 minutes here at Talen Energy Stadium.
A well played first half by both teams.
Long outlet by Chigbu. He's got a teammate there, but it's offside.
Archmer's bringing the defense up, drawing the offsides on Charter.
Here's Burns. Shot by number 12, Giffen. Picked off by the forced defense. Rosenbaum trying to make things happen. Somehow gets that ball back. 1-on-3 down there. Blocked by number 7, Gattuso. And there's the whistle, and we've come to the end of the first half. So, a well-played, evenly played first half. Shifts some momentum both ways. Couple opportunities each way, Jason, but nobody's able to send it in. And 0-0 at half, just like last year.
Yeah, great first half action, and we'll be back after hearing from our sponsors for the second half.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly. And began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowest, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
right, we're back here at Talen Energy Stadium. Jason Winter, Mike Lang, Len Evans, and Jason, we should mention some of the upcoming activities on 302 Sports tomorrow night. Why don't you tell us about 302 Sports Weekly, since I won't be able to make it?
Yeah, tomorrow night, catch us at 302 Sports Weekly. A couple special guests tomorrow for our football games of the week. We're going to have Salesiana football and St. Mark's football on the show. So,
can you have them on the same show without a brawl?
Yeah.
It's not the 1970s or 80s.
It's not back in the day, so.
And then Friday night, Salesiana and Middletown. And on Saturday, we have St. Mark's and Howard at Baynard Stadium. We also have Goldie Beacom volleyball on Saturday at noon. And that's our upcoming stuff. And we should have some more high school sports to announce, but we're going to wait till it's confirmed. And a lot of good stuff coming up as we near the end of the regular seasons for the fall sports. Hard to believe it's getting close. So lots of some good opportunities. Archmere hit a post. We're about 30 seconds away from starting this one again. And just like last year, we're scoreless at the half.
Yeah, and I thought tonight we'd see a couple more goals in the first half. We had some fireworks, just not any goals. And as you see, get in the second half here, if the team can score an early goal here, Mike, you give them a huge advantage.
Well, we have a chance. Today's soccer scores, well, not Division 1 or 2, just soccer scores. Cesar Rodney, 9-1 over Seaford. Friends, 4 over Newark Charter, 2. Brandywine, 3. Mount Pleasant, 0. Delcastle, 4. Middletown, 3. Good one for Delcastle there. St. George's, 6-0 over Hodgson. Tie, Christiana Glasgow, Deuces. And William Penn, 2. St. Elizabeth, no score. So that's today in soccer. And couple of volleyball finals are in. Cape Henlopen 3-0 over Woodbridge. St. George's 3-0 over Dickinson. Christiana, good season for the Vikings. They're a 3-0 winner over First State Military. Wilmington Friends seems to have found the winning formula. Their Friends 3-0 over Sanford. And the big game today, Padua at home against Tower Hill, 3-1 for the Pandas. And I was there for the first 2 sets with Jason, and it didn't seem that close, but Tower Hill played some good volleyball in the 3rd and 4th set. So we are underway. 40 minutes to go, and if we're tied, we'll play some extra time. 10-minute, 2 10-minute periods, and then if we need to, we'll go to penalty kicks. We'll worry about that later. Archmere in the green, going left to right in this half.
No penalty kicks in regular season, Mike.
Oh, that's right. We just played a tie.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to be here all night. No penalty kicks. Well, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm talking about playoffs, and that's what happens. Maybe we should play penalty kicks in the regular. We should play a sudden death golden goal. We'd be here all night.
Yeah, we would be. Maybe.
So anyway, Charter in the white going right to left, and Archmere with the ball deep in forced territory, but it's kicked out and out of bounds by the Force. It'll be another throw in for the Auks. Send in deep, looking for Gattuso. He's got it, gets around the defender, had a spot there, had a little room for 1 second. That ball is rolling out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Auks. And Gattuso is going to give it to Bigato. Vincent Bigato going to throw this one in. Gets to Gattuso. This is the Gattuso, Bigato, Potato. Crosses. Oh, gets through a defender. It's loose. Charter able to clear that one. And defensive mistake from Charter as they fanned on the clearing attempt. And that attempted a header by Schatzman rolls over the end line harmlessly, and it'll be a goal kick for the Force. Matt Bowen has been pretty strong in goal tonight.
Yeah, both goalies have been excellent in that first half.
Trianta Filu. I'm trying the last name again because I like to get out of my comfort zone.
A couple of those saves were potential 302 Sports Player of the Week saves.
There's Iacono bringing it back offensively for Archmere. Christian Iacono sends it deep, but it's going to roll out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, Mike, you mentioned the first half, bigger field, and it's humid night, so let's take that into consideration as we get later into this game.
Yeah, I can feel the humidity up here, definitely. It's a little slick down there on the field. Not too bad, though. The stadium opens up on the east side to the Delaware River, and you can the Commodore Barry Bridge all lit up. Looks like the Karmic Chameleon, red, gold, and green.
Very true. Very true.
I'm showing my 80s leanings there. Charter sends that ball back. It's going to be kicked into Nico. And out it comes. Charter gets it. That was Dylan Yin. Send it to Chigbu. He's going to go cross field. Stolen by the Hawks. A through ball looking for number 11, Bigato. Oh, he stops the outlet pass, and there's Schatzman. He's dangerous. Shot on Bowen, he can't handle, but gets enough of it to stop it. What a blast.
What a save, yeah, what a blast. He got a lot of mustard on that shot, and Bowman had to make a great save.
So Will Schatzman, not shy. He'll take a shot from anywhere.
And
you know why?
He can score from anywhere.
He can score from anywhere. That one handcuffed Bowen, but he was able to get enough of it to recover and jump on the rebound. Here's Galbus, number 6. Gets it back out. Archmere's going to try again down the right side. Nice move by Gattuso, but his pass into the middle picked off. And headed over, and it's a race between Desch and the defender. Archmere, that was smartly played there by Bigato, let it go through his legs, give himself some room and create a barrier between him and the defender. Oh, nice move by Charter, but stolen. And here come the Hawks. And that tackle is going to be a foul. Rosenbaum on that one. You got the foul call. Bless you. Anybody's got some chicken soup can send it up for Jason.
Yeah. Sneezing.
I'm just going to move over to my left a little bit. It's a free kick for Archmere. They're ways out there. Rosenbaum sends it curling into the box. Played by Galbus. And it's knocked out of bounds by the defender, McCann. Archmere ball. 46th minute coming to an end here, scoreless so far. That's over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for Archmere. So a little careless play there. It's going to result in an opportunity for the Hawks. And this will be Bigato sending it in. So you can bet Rosenbaum and Schatzman are going to be there along with Iacono. Can see him out there.
And expect Fanning to come in. He's a little taller guy. Get his head on the ball. Headed
out. Bowen goes up, punches it away. He's surrounded by Hawks, though, and it goes into the corner. It's going to be chipped out by Charter. Nice play. But it's stolen by Archmere. Look for a crossing pass here. Ooh, may have gone off an arm. It was close. But no harm. No foul.
Yeah, in a game like this, they're not going to make that call unless they're 100% sure it went off his hand.
Nice play by Matt Bowen to dive and knock that shot out of the way off the corner kick.
But here we go. We're looking at those 10-minute spans where Archmere seems to be controlling the first 10 minutes out of the half.
That ball looks more like a lottery ball up there in the stands. It's by the eye when they go up and look for it. It's going to be just below the eye in Union over there. Varun Deer back in for Wilmington Charter. Jason, we mentioned the substitutions. It's because it's a little humid and a little warm.
Yeah, especially in a game where it's scoreless and you're as you get later in this game, the conditioning is going to play a part in it.
We should thank Mr. Rosenbaum for rescuing our sign down there.
Yeah, thank you for putting
After I went down there, it was like a miracle. Like it was risen up like Lazarus from the dead.
Yeah, again, no pops here tonight, so we got to do everything.
Charter coming up with his first corner kick here, so an opportunity for the Force. You see the Hawks stuffing the box. Here comes the corner kick. Headed over the net. Oh, it lands on top of the net over Triantafilou. It'll be another corner for Charter. It's headed, looked by number 10. Deere seems to get a hold of that one. A piece of it, and it goes just a little high.
So we need to get a ball in here.
Trying to see who's in the corner bringing that ball in. It's a little tough. Might be Barbieri, number 6. Header again off the crossbar. And this time it'll be a goal kick, but that sent off the crossbar and that close to being a 1-0 game.
Well, you see why Charter is so dangerous on their set pieces. 2 excellent corner kicks down here. One a great save, and the second one off the crossbar.
Looks like Newcomb got the second header there, Jason. Graham Newcomb. Here comes Archmere after surviving 2 corner kicks in the 50th minute. Oh, you know, Superfan is here.
Yes, he is.
How about that? He never misses.
He never misses a Charter game. He was probably at the volleyball earlier today.
And I'm not saying this because these teams are here. These are 2 of my favorite schools to go watch events.
Yeah.
Because they got great student and community support. And you just can't go to Charter and not have a fun time if you're inside watching the game in that gym.
Yeah, absolutely. In all sports, they support their school really well.
So Archmere looking to regain some equilibrium here. But like you mentioned, it's been going back and forth with the Big Mo. That was a handball not called. And Archmere's going to keep possession. And then a tackle. That is called.
Yeah, and I believe this time we are going to get if not a
and there's a yellow card on Wilmington Charter, and that is called on number 11, Ryan McCann.
I thought it was called on this guy coming out right here.
Not on McCann.
Yeah, right there.
So we'll get the number. So number 13, Michael Banham, is in, and number 12, Ben Daniel, is going to take a seat.
Yeah, when you get a yellow card, you have to come out for at least one play.
To be fair, they missed a handball out there, but you can't just go tackling people. So it's a free kick for Archmere, about 35 yards out. It's a long one, but we've seen, this isn't Schatzman taking it, but we've seen Archmere's got some guys who've got the boot. This looks like Christian Iacono taking this. He's only a sophomore. He sends it in. I'm sorry, that was Rosenbaum, number 13. And he gets it into the box, but too many white shirts there. Stolen back by Galbus. And here come the Hawks one more time. That's blocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Hawks. We are in minute number 52 in about 6 seconds. Charter able to clear that one out. So Archmere will start again with the throw in, this time on their own side of midfield.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining game here tonight.
I was going to say, for everyone goes, it's scoreless. You missed a lot of great action in this one.
Yeah, people tell me, soccer, how can you watch soccer? It's so boring. Nobody ever scores. And I'm like, well, you've got to get beyond the scoreboard sometimes.
Yep.
Another foul. No card on this one, but it'll be a free kick for the Hawks. You see the strategy in the game, and it's the athleticism. It's, to me, I don't know. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Soccer is a game where you can see both teams, you know, the individual talent, but the team atmosphere is so great.
Here's Gattuso, number 7. Sends it down. He's got number 11, Bigato. Bigato down to the goal line. Cross chipped over the end line by, I believe it was Rosenbaum.
I believe it was off a Charter defender.
It will be a corner kick.
Because it looks like they're giving Archmere a corner kick.
This will be Bigato taking the corner here. Sent in. It lands harmlessly, but it's still floating around there. Well, a couple of defenders run into each other, and not a big swing and a miss by Charter. And that kick sent in softly and stopped by Bowen. So Charter had all the opportunities on that one until the end.
So both teams have had 2 corner kicks here in the second half. As we had a early start here with some corner kicks.
The other thing I could about soccer is you can get up on a Saturday morning and the Premier League and the Bundesliga are already on, which is kind of cool. You get to watch some live sports on a Saturday morning since the cartoons aren't on like they used to be. So here comes Charter sending it through. Here's number 19, Cole Garnieri. And it is tipped over the end line. It's going to be a corner for Charter, and they've been dangerous on these corners tonight.
Yeah, number 3rd here in the second half for them already.
A couple of subs coming in. Felix Vega, number 25, and Deere, number 10. Deere's been pretty dangerous out there, so they're going to come in for this set piece. It'll be sent in here by Barbieri, number 6. So Triantafilo is going to have to be on his toes here. Charter's going header on these. And here's the kick. Headed out by the Hawks. Nice play. They didn't let Charter get into that one. But Forest have the ball, and they're not done. It's on the opposite side of the field. Still difficult to see numbers. I did see it went out of bounds off of Archmere. We throw in for the white.
And now it's the Forest getting some momentum here in this game of ever-changing momentum. But a well-played match so far by both teams.
Yeah, you can see some skill in this on the field here. These are two teams that are going to be competitive in their respective playoffs. So like we mentioned, they're in the same conference, not in the same division statewide. Sent in, looking for Barbieri, chips it, but Nico's there to make the save.
Both teams undefeated so far in the conference. So this could be for the conference.
It could be, and it's kind of a weird situation with the Diamond State days and all the Division II teams except Wilmington Charter. So if Wilmington Charter wins the division, there's no automatic bid to the state tournament for the Division II. If Archmere wins the conference, they get an automatic bid. They're going to make it anyway, but Newcomb sends it in, but Archmere's defense is there. A little shove. Let him go. Oh, big swing and a miss. Gives the Force another opportunity, but Archmere steals one more time. And Charter picks it off at midfield. They're going to set it up. Going through ball on the left side, but Hawks are there. However, the clearing kick out of bounds right at the Charter bench. It'll be a throw-in for the Force. Garneri's going to throw it. Booted by Lane. Good. Oh, that's an offside. He's got a good leg, but the receiving player was beyond everybody else when he received the ball and just can't do that. Quick restart for the Hawks. Here's Rosenbaum. Sends it up for Gattuso. He's going to play from the middle. Oh, chips by a defender. Nice play, Gattuso. Through ball down the right side to Bigato, but he can't get to it. It's out of bounds. Brian Burns in for the Hawks along with Rishi Subaraya. So some fresh legs out there for the Hawks. Gattuso takes a seat. Goal kick for Matt Bowen. He's been coming up just short of midfield. Pretty good leg. He gets all that one. That's over midfield. Well, would have been over midfield, but was headed right at the line by the Hawks, and they're going to take over. Burns sets up for this one, but he's blocked off. See the battle going on. Brian Burns keeps it out of bounds off Charter. Archmere throw-in. '58th minute here, Talen Energy Stadium. We play 80, at least 80, out of bounds, and it's going to be Charter ball.
Yeah, I was going to say tonight we might have to mention at least 80.
Don't forget, 8 o'clock tomorrow. Tune in for the 302 Sports Weekly from Buffalo Wild Wings in Stanton, Christiana area. Here's it playing deep, but Nico's out and makes that stop. Why do they have to wait? Well, I'm doing a promo for the show and they have that play.
Yes.
But if you come down to watch the show, you mentioned your server, you're there to watch the 302 Sports Weekly, you are entered to win a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
It's that easy.
It is that easy. And if you're lucky, Len Evans will stop by your table and say hello. I don't think Len heard me.
Normally it's Mike Lang, but
I'm working tomorrow night, so you don't want me at your table. Handball not called. It is called by the official. It's going to be Archmere ball. Maybe we send Nick Alessandrini around to say hi.
Yeah, he's a little busy.
Free kick sent deep. Off of a forced defender's noggin. But there's Schatzman, 1-on-3. Chips through. Can he get it? Well, two players down. Schatzman and the defender go down. It's going to be headed toward the end line. Charter's going to kick it into the stands.
I got it.
And actually did not quite make the stands. Archmere throw in. The guy who sends it into the middle, nobody home, looking for Rosenbaum. He finally catches up with it. All he can do is kick it back and start over. Blocked by Charter, but Pagado gets to it, and he's just going to send it back to Triantafilou.
I believe one of these counterattacks is going to be the difference in tonight's game.
A miss there by a defender, and Charter's got an opportunity. Shot in. Didn't get all of it. Nico's able to sit on that one. But you get the unfortunate feeling it's some kind of mistake or
a counter
an interception or a missed kick, something. These teams are very, very evenly matched. What a great soccer match tonight. Burns goes down the right side, being chased and caught up to by Garneri. They are right in the corner there. Kicked out of bounds. Is it a corner? Nope, it's a throw in just in front of the end line. So the Hawks have it essentially where a corner kick would be, but it's a throw in.
Yes.
Burns, then we have a violation. And it's going to be
They're going to have to move that back a little bit.
It'll be a free kick for Charter, but it's going to be a free kick from essentially from the corner.
Yeah, it was sad. They tried to gain an extra 10 yards there, but
yeah, you got to get pretty early in the morning to fool these officials. So Bowen takes it. It's a free ball at center midfield. A lot of bumping and going on out there. That through ball nearly gets to Daniel, but he can't get to it, and Archmere clears.
Some open space out there for the Force.
There's some room. Yin plays it to, I believe that is Newcomb. Sent in looking for Barbieri. Can't get it to him, but Charter gets it. Here's Barbieri. He tries to get through 2 defenders. Archmere almost clears but does not. And we have a
foul, I believe,
foul.
on Archmere.
It's going to be a free kick for Charter. They are hard to the right of Triantafilu, about 30 yards out. Barbieri looks like it's going to take this one and got a whole mass of players right there in that 18-yard box.
Yeah, Archmere only setting up a 2-man wall.
See if Barbieri goes directly on net here. Does not. Looking for the header, but they miss. Loose ball kicked wide right, and Archmere escapes. We have a player down in the 18-yard box, and the clock's still running. This will be tacked on at the end of the game. That is Cedric Chigbu, who was down, and now the clock stops. 17 minutes remaining and change. We're going to have to make up the time we just lost there. Chigbu gets up. He's running a little gingerly, but
he's got to go out.
Yeah, I think he has to come out. They stopped the clock.
Stopped the clock.
I don't believe that young man's been out the whole game. He's been a warrior.
Yep.
But now he's going to have to take at least a little bit of a break. Let's see who Coach Gillespie calls on here. Yeah, JC makes it 8 or 10 steps, and then you can see he's either cramping up or maybe a little hammy. See him trying to kick out the cramps or whatever he's got there. I'd be surprised he's the only one who cramps up tonight.
Yeah, with the conditions.
That attack goes out of bounds. It'll go the other way. Archmere with the ball. As we mentioned, we are in the 64th minute of 80 in regulation. On the banks of the Delaware River. Oh, Archmere should take like a little boat up here from Claymont. They could do that.
Yeah, speaking of boat, there is a boat out there.
There it is. Charter with the ball. Here they come. Bantam coming from the left side, but nice slide tackle there by Archmere to slow that roll. And it's going to be a throw-in for Charter.
Seems like Charter's getting some momentum here.
You know what that means?
Yep.
Archmere's turn's coming.
Yeah.
Into the middle, but it's cleared out of the box by the Auks. Bantam there to get it. And that's not Bantam. Let's see who that is. They got it for Charter. It's going to remain Charter ball as it goes out of bounds. Good crowd on here. A couple hundred people here tonight. Looks good out there.
Yeah. Loud, boisterous crowd.
They are loud. Sent back to midfield. This will be Newcomb picking it up for the Force. And he's looking down for, wow, even the player thought it was offside, but it's not a cross. Stopped by number 4, Mikey Albero for Archmere. So, you know when the offensive player starts looking at the official, waiting for the arm to go up, did not. So you play till you hear a whistle. Kicked out of bounds by Archmere. We're going to throw it back the other way. Play to the whistle.
Exactly right.
Archmere steals the inbound. He does. Archmere steals the inbounds, and looking for that Giffen on that through ball. He can't get to it, but this is going to roll. Is it going to make it out of bounds? Archmere throw in. And a couple subs coming in. Andrew McWilliams back in, along with Sam Gattuso. So some more fresh bodies in.
Yeah, that's be the name of the game here in the last 14-plus minutes. Need a sub.
Exactly. You got that right, Len. Mm-hmm. So here's Burns back to Bigato. Archmere's trying to get something started here. Looking for Schatzman, but he is blocked off by Justin Lane. Kind of masterful play there by Lane to mark Schatzman, keep him from getting the ball and trying to get things started. Archmere, he's got it back. Burns breaking in on the right side. Can they find him? Through ball to Burns. He's all alone, but can't control it. Bowen slides and picks that one off. Almost Archmere gets Brian Burns loose.
Seems like the field has changed again.
Well, much like the weather. Wait 10 minutes, it'll change again.
Exactly right. Seems like it's been a little faster here in the second half, about 5 minutes per.
When from up here, you can really see Brian Burns seeing an opening, and they caught him, but he just couldn't control that pass. As he had some chances. Here's a loose ball corralled by Schatzman. His shot goes wide right, and we are in minute 68. Chigbu back in. Good to see he's okay, along with Carter Galbus for Archmere. So Schatzman got that. Didn't get all of it, and just put it wide. So we're waiting for the goal kicker from Matt Bowen. Bantam, a little deaking around and gets it off to, can't see the number here. That was number 10, Deere. That was a nice offensive play in there from Charter. Here comes Burns, being marked by Newcomb. Can't get around him. But he gets the ball back right there on the old end line. He rolls over the end line, and they're going to call it a goal kick.
Great effort there by Burns. Just was not able to control it, and it goes over the end line.
More substitutions. Joseph Iacono comes in for Archmere, and Anthony Barbieri back in for Wilmington Charter. Jason, we see the more frequent substitutions now.
Yeah, like Glenn said, you want to get those fresh legs in here as the game goes on here, because now you're in that minute where one goal is probably going to be the difference.
You're looking at a 1-0 game. We had talked earlier before the game. We thought we'd see a low-scoring game, but we thought maybe more than one. Charter with this one after the violation on the Auks. Free kick from the circle at midfield. Sent in by McCann. Pretty good boot. Mix of green and white shirts there over the end line, and it's going to be
corner kick number 4, I believe, in this half for Charter.
I see no indication from the official, but it is a corner.
Yeah, it definitely went off of Archmere play.
Barbieri's going to take it far corner from us. Anthony Barbieri. Here are the Archmere students. Barbieri sends it in, and it goes through everybody this time. Charter's able to keep it, though. Number 9, Desch trying to get it across the middle, but it is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be throw-in for the Force. So Archmere dodges a bullet there on that corner. Throw-in for McCann. Oh, but a nice play there by Gavin Fanning to come out of nowhere. However,
kick
out of bounds, and it's a corner.
Number 5 here in the second half for the Force. They're getting some good opportunities on these. And here goes the Force faithful making some noise.
As we expect. Chipped in. Force runs in. Here's a loose ball up top. The half volley blocked by Archmere, and ball's cleared. But Charter's still with the ball here. Some battle going on out there for possession. Oh, look at that flip.
That's a collision.
And timeout. Clock stop. It is a yellow card on Archmere. And we'll see who makes his way to the bench. We see who's coming in. It's going to be Trevor Schultz. Is this, I'm going to say a number. We'll just wait till we see it. But that was, they're just going for the ball. Unfortunately,
collision.
You can't flip them like that. And nobody's upset on the bench at the young man. And that would be Nick Friedman of the Auks, who had to take a seat. But so the Charter player's still down. Now he's up. Of course, after I say that, he pops right up.
Yeah, he was waiting for the referee. It tried to sell it. You already got the card.
So it'll be a free kick. About 20 yards out, but way to the left of Triantafilou.
He is off the field now.
So they got a freebie. Not much of a. There's really no wall out there. One player. Everybody else is in front of the goalkeeper, right in the box. See which way Charter plays it. Kicked just high.
Wow.
So it comes clear. Charter gets a whack at it, but just a little bit high.
We are scoreless, but not for lack of opportunities in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure who got that. Maybe Bantam number 13. If I was looking at some picture I just had there, but it's tough to see. A lot of human beings in front of that net, and that kick just over the crossbar. Off of another. That was a free kick, not a corner. Nice slide there by Joseph Iacono. Gets it to the teammate Bigato, and here come the Auks. Bigato's racing to get that one. It's going to be played by Charter. That is Justin Lane, a defender down there, and they were able to clear it out to Danio, and here comes the force one more time. Intercepted by Rosenbaum. Kicks it in to Burns, looking for the give and go, and they had the give part.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate that the go was just not there.
Archmere with the throw in, but you know Rosenbaum and Burns trying to make some magic happen there. That ball's off of Burns. It'll be a throw in for the Force. 72nd minute here at Talen Energy Stadium in Chester, Pennsylvania. Beautiful October night. And a beautiful night for the beautiful game. Here's Bantam. Sends it across off a defender, chipped by the Force.
I think it
off
was
a
a
hand.
handball. Yep. So
he went to chip and he chipped it straight up into his hand. So it'll be a goal kick. Actually, it's going to be a free kick. They're going to play it quickly. But he had a great opportunity there and just had the ball off the top of his shoe and hit his hand. Here's Joseph Iacono. His Force is playing some pretty aggressive defense. Archmere unable to corral that one. And Charter slide tackle out of bounds off of Desch. It'll be Auks ball. Felix Vega coming on in for the Force. Well, I thought he was coming in, but he's going to have to wait a minute. Schatzman back in, so he's in for the duration. So they have a rested Will Schatzman in for the final stretch here. Bowen with the goal kick. Little drop kick.
Look at that.
That's a nice one. Nice play by Barbieri. Gets through a defender. Oh, but he can't get through the second one. Loose ball sent in. Sudesh Jaisi unable to corral it. And here come the Auks off of a foot of a defender. Newcomb out of bounds to be a throw in for Archmere. And here we go. We're into crunch time. Bigato sends it middle to Schatzman. Archmere trying to set it up. Joseph Iacono dancing out there in between three defenders. But just too many white shirts. They're going to try it again. To Bigato. Gets by his defender. But there's another shirt. I believe that was Desch able to block that one off. And here comes Charter. Out of bounds, throw in for the Auks. Vega is going to come in as we, and also number 12, Danio back in. Jason, you see the players coming off the field,
yeah,
sucking air,
absolutely,
holding their midsections.
It is a hot and humid night here in October.
Here's a through ball. Charter's got it. chipped in on Nico, but he dives and makes the save. Minute 76, so you're looking at a goal here is likely a winner.
Yeah, you're getting in that stage now. Which team will break through?
It's loose at midfield, and this is number 6, Carter. Galbus sends it left, but Chigbu was there to stop that threat. Throw in for the Hawks.
Yeah, all the defenders have to be worried of that long ball.
It looks like the Force have 4 defenders back. They have a big wall back there. Iacono trying to chase this down, but can't get to it. And that one goes into a net, but not the net.
Not the correct net. Yeah, and you'll see both defenses probably sitting back. They do not want anything to get behind them.
Yeah, Archmere's really got 4 or 5 guys in the back line, so it's going to be tough. If you're going to score here, you're going to earn it. Out of bounds to be a throw-in for the Force.
May the Force be with you.
And here come the subs. Brian Burns back in, short rest for him. And Ryan McCann in for Charter. So coming out for Archmere, I believe, is Joseph Iacono. Did a good job while he was in there spelling a couple players. Players, you need those role players, and you need a bench, especially on a night like this. Steal there by the Hawks and see if they can get something going. And the flag goes up. It's out of bounds. So throw in for the Force.
Yeah, throw in here. For the Force, you just want to keep possession down here in these last few minutes and see if you can put one through.
Into the box, cleared out by the Hawks. And, oh, there's a trip. Rosenbaum tripped, and that's going to be called. It'll be a, I'm not sure what he's looking for. He got the foul call. It'll be a free kick for Archmere. And here comes Andrew Rosenbaum up the middle. Burns splitting down the right side, but they can't get the ball through to him.
Great idea, but great defense by Charter, not letting that ball get through. And here comes the Charter on the counter attack, Mike. And the scoreboard, the time is stopped on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we were in minute 79. Another Burns with the hip check and a beauty. This shot wide left, it'll be a goal kick.
I think it was.
Are they calling a corner?
I think it was deflected, but no.
Nope.
They're calling it a goal kick.
Michael Bannon back in for the Force, and Giffen back in for the Hawks as we're in the last 90 seconds plus any stoppage time. We may have a minute or so of stoppage. Archmere has to go the length of the field. Well, they're halfway there. Here they come. Burns splitting down the right side, looking for some help. That's Subaraya looking for an opening to Schatzman. Can't get by a defender. They're all over Will Schatzman.
That's what
and
you
the
have
ball's
to
stolen,
do
yeah.
him, you know?
Nice slide there, but it's going to be out of bounds off the Hawks.
If he gets any free space, he's burying it. So.
Doesn't need a lot of room.
Yeah.
And a sub in for the Force. It's Danio back in. They're looking for any advantage here as we enter what is likely the last 45 seconds to a minute of play here. That throw in intercepted. Archmere with a chance, but defense is just so tough. Well, that ball is not going out of bounds. Hawks
Still
keep
hasn't.
it. And that goes off of, well, we have arms facing every direction here. It's going to be Archmere ball.
Yeah, the only one that matters are the guys in the pink shirts.
Yeah. I had coach's arms this way, parents' arms that way, and look for the guy in the red, and he's the one who made the call that counted. Out of bounds, Banham's going to throw it in. Oh, he's not going to throw it in. That's going to burn a few seconds here. Throws in deep. off of Garneri. Archmere steals back out toward midfield. Force with an opportunity here. Stolen by Subaraya. And there's the whistle, and that's going to do it for regulation. Jason, what do you got plans for tonight?
Nothing. That's why I watch some overtime soccer. Why not?
All right, let's take a short break, and we'll be back on 302 Sports. And right after this.
Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business and began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today.
All right, we're back at Talen Energy Stadium. We're waiting the start of overtime. It is 2 10-minute periods. A sudden death, though.
Yeah, golden goal. If it's tied after 2 10-minute overtimes,
and we're done. No penalty kicks.
No penalty kicks in the regular season.
No, it'd be kind of cool, though, if they let the two of us go down there and take a few penalty kicks to solve it.
And we put Len Evans in goal.
There we go. How would that work? Yeah, Len's over there. He's ready.
I think Len will stop us cold in the track. A couple of waffle board saves.
Hey, if Len just growled at the ball, it would steer it away from the net. So good opportunities from both teams. Charter, I think, controlled a little bit more of that second half, but that was pretty even. Archmere really didn't get too many shots in that second half. They had the better opportunities in the first half.
Yeah.
We had a shot off the crossbar in the second half from Charter. Pretty close. That was late in the game, too.
Yeah, Charter had some good headers.
In the 50th minute, Charter went off a corner kick. Ball goes off the crossbar. But the keepers have been good, Bowen and Triantafilu. Archmere should have, well, everybody's getting a rest now, so everybody should be pretty fresh and ready to go for the overtime period. It's about what we expected from these two teams.
Yes. Exactly what we were saying. It would be a evenly played game, and it has been an evenly played game so far.
So, Jason, our football games this weekend, we Salesian and Middletown, right? And we have St. Mark's and Howard.
Correct.
And downstate, our man Benny Mitchell has Sussex Central, I believe.
Smyrna travels down to Sussex Central.
Central has given up how many points all season?
Oh, they gave up 26.
Oh, against Smyrna, that's right.
No, the Hodson.
Hodson, that's right. They play Smyrna this week. And 3 since then, right?
Three in the second game, and then 3 straight shutouts.
3 straight shutouts for the Golden Knights. Good job for the Henlopen North. What a great conference that is this year.
Yes.
A lot of good teams. Smyrna and Dover, pretty good team. And Sussex Central, Sussex Tech. A lot of good football being played down in the Henlopen North. We're ready for some Diamond State soccer action here. Some bonus soccer on 302sports.com. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans along with you. And thanks for joining us tonight.
So, Mike, the next goal wins it.
Next goal wins it. And all these games are available on YouTube at their conclusion. So if you, for whatever reason, you missed something, go back and watch it again. I usually watch it just to see how I can do better. Archmere is going to go left to right. Charter is going right to left, just like they did in the second half. It's a little bit longer break than I had anticipated. I don't know. I have nothing else to do, so
yeah.
This is good.
Why not play some bonus soccer?
Why not? I gotta figure out if I'm going anywhere tomorrow afternoon to cover some sports. I'll take a look at the schedules and see what looks good. I don't know this song here. I'm trying to figure it out. Is this Metallica?
sounds like it.
It does sound like Metallica.
We gotta be careful they don't ban us.
Yeah, I can barely hear it in my headset. I can hear it.
Yep.
I can hear it, but not through the headset. So.
Get ready.
Watch the traffic go by on the Commodore Barry Bridge. Just never get tired of this view up here.
No, you don't.
So Archmere is going to have possession to start overtime numero uno. And we are underway. 10 minutes on the clock, and we'll see if we can get a winner here. A nice through ball there for Archmere. Oh, a tackle, and that one is called. It was close. I thought he got some ball, but got enough of Rosenbaum to warrant a whistle.
I think one of these is going to decide if we have a goal. It's going to be off one of these set pieces.
Here comes Rosenbaum. You see the Archmere players at the top of the box to the right of Bowen, and see where he kicks it. It's in the middle, but a defender gets it. And cleared by the force, and we're going to go this way. Oh, gets by a defender. This is Banham. He's sending it through, looking for Yin.
Good job of not giving up a corner kick and kicking the ball out of bounds.
Throw in here for the force. Garneri's going to give it a throw. Short one. They're going to play from the corner. Burns down there playing defense. That's going to go in. It's out of bounds, so goal kick here for the Hawks. So no harm done there.
Nope. Both teams have had the ball down here.
Headed back in by the force, and Archmere is going to get it going. Mikey Albero sends it up by midfield through a defender, but Chigba was there to keep it in Charter's possession. And here's Rosenbaum. He's got Burns going right, looking for him down the right side. Is he going to have enough to get there? No, it rolls out. Throw in Charter. Desch comes back in as the substitutions continue.
Right idea, just a little too much mustard on that center and pass, and rolls out of bounds. But it's deep in Charter territory, so the Hawks, you can put the pressure on.
And we're in play. Loose ball there, out toward midfield, played in by Archmere. And they've got possession. See what they can do. Gattuso looking for an opening, but he runs into two defenders. That's the end of that threat. Subaraya gets it, but Charter chips it out.
Both defenses have been coming up big. Whenever you see you think a guy has an opening, the defense catches back up.
Albero trying to get through, but a little collision, no call. I think it's a good no call.
I agree.
Now we have Subaraya and Lane mixing it up, and it's going to be Charter ball.
Been a well-officiated game tonight.
Free kick for the force from midfield. I am not surprised. This game is tight, tight, tight. Kicked into the penalty box, but cleared out by the Hawks. Rosenbaum's got it. Nice little forward pass, but it's Charter that gets her. Uh-oh. All alone that's offside. I mean, no wonder he's all alone.
Yeah, there's nobody back there.
Wow, there was two players from Charter standing there. I'm like, holy cow, they are wide open. That ball goes through Rosenbaum and played by Desch. Gattuso can't go forward, so they're going to send it back and set it up again. Into the middle, looking for Schatzman, no good. Charter trying to bring it out. Archmere gets into the middle of the field. Desch and Giffen battle there, and here it is, a free ball up in the air. There you see a little slick turf as Rosenbaum goes down. And Newcomb gets it up into the Archmere defensive zone. Back to Nico. He's going to play it. Intercepted. But Archmere's there to end the threat.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those back passes now that we're in overtime. You got to make sure your goal is ready.
Oh, steal, yeah, and here comes Bantam. He's got some space. Archmere closes quickly, though, and nice play defensively by the Hawks to get that one. That ball goes through Schatzman as he is racing lane for it, but Charter wins that race. I think they've done a good job marking Schatzman in the second half and overtime, giving him very few opportunities.
Yes, they have. A real great defense effort by the Force team on him.
Archmere down in Charter in the corner, cleared out by the Hawks. Nice play there by Fanning to get back on that one. Sent in from near midfield. Nico's up. It's on the top of the net. Just a bit high, and that would have been a mighty game winner.
Yeah, I was going to say that definitely would have been a play of the week. That was almost from center.
Yeah, about more than about 40 yards plus. We saw what Triantafilou did, went all the way back to his goal line.
Yep.
Timed his jump, made sure not to touch the ball, didn't want to give up a corner. Mac Williams back in for Archmere. And Archmere, here we go. I'm losing track of how to tell time here. In the 86th minute. And now the 87th minute underway. Bantam gets it, sends it up midfield, blocked there, and here is Gattuso into Rosenbaum, looking for an opening, intercepted.
They're just not letting anything get the Schatzman.
4 defenders in the back line for Charter. That's going to be tough to get through them. Maybe if they get a shot and get a deflection or something.
Yes. I like the drop kick.
Saw some of the Charter volleyball team when I was down there at halftime.
Yeah, I saw them earlier.
That's out of bounds. It's going to be green.
A good win for them today over Red Line.
That's a team that's fun to watch at Charter volleyball. Always one of the top teams in the state. Pagato gets mixed up, and that ball rolls out of bounds. It's going to go to. We need some help. It's going to stay with Charter.
Wow.
The side judge here had no call.
He's about 80 yards down the field.
Yeah, he had a tough time seeing that one. And number 12 back in. That's Giffen for Archmere. Throw in here for Garneri. Intercepted. Yeah, but kick just too hard. It's going to be another throw in. Garneri right there. Sends it in looking for Bantam. He's got it. Sends into the middle. Chipped out by Archmere. Loose ball, bouncing around. Got some English on it. Nice steal by the Hawks, and it's Rosenbaum. Sending it through for Burns. He gets bumps into a defender. He can't catch up with it. Archmere does get it back, and it's Rosenbaum again. He's got Burns on his right. He's looking for Schatzman in the middle. Too far for Schatzman. Back to the middle where Pagato gets it. It's off. It'll be a throw-in for Archmere, so they're going to have a chance to set something up here as we are in the final 2 minutes of overtime number 1. That kind of goes nowhere. We got another train coming by.
Fans are getting into this one.
Yeah, they get their the cheers down there for Charter. Not only is it a great school, that's a great atmosphere over there.
Yes, it is.
Same with Archmere. They're great kids at Archmere, and obviously, don't talk about the quality of that school. Here comes Charter, trying to make one more rush here in overtime, numero 1. Bantam trying to control it. He's being pestered by Pagato, and Archmere comes away with it. Subaraya has his pass picked off. Chigbu gets it to the sideline.
We're going to be end of the nope.
And a little pushing and shoving. It's going to stay with Charter. They're going to Well, not that they're going to hustle it up, but he ends up taking his time here on this. Actually, they're going to send number 11, Ryan McCann, over to start this one. Freebie coming up here, but it's 50 yards away.
And it can't be much time left in this.
Now, as I mentioned, clock is stopped with 2 minutes to go. Headed by Archmere, but Charter's got a chance. Header in on Triantafilou. And his throw, nice throw in, but there's a whistle, and that's the end of overtime number 1. So, let's do it again. Overtime number 2 coming up on 302 Sports. We're scoreless here at Chester between Charter and Archmere. Right back after this.
Military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations, from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And guess what? We're back. Talen Energy Stadium, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Len Evans, and Bonus Soccer, all brought to you thanks to our sponsors at 302 Sports, Brian's Loans, Ferris Home Improvements, Unique Image. Who am I missing, Jason?
Dover Federal Credit Union.
Hadley Real Estate and Citadel Concepts, right?
Yep.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Route 7. Be there. Tell them you're there to watch the 302 Sports Weekly Show at 8 o'clock and be entered to win a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card delivered personally by Leonard Evans. You're delivering the gift card tomorrow night, aren't you, to the winner at Wild Wings? Of course, yes, he is. And
well, he must be handing it to me then. Wait,
Len will sit down and have a cold beverage with you at your table, either an iced tea or a Diet Pepsi.
Len's too busy working.
So the fans getting into it here. Charter, they have great student support here tonight for Charter. Archmere with a good look. A lot of students from Archmere. There they are. Not quite as noisy as those Charter students. And whistle early in the first seconds of overtime here. I need to stand up and stretch.
I think we're going to have a re-kick.
So they're going to put 10 back on the clock? Nope. Clock is stopped at 9:44. Charter with the ball to start the OT, number 2. This time Charter's going right to left. Archmere left to right. And Charter's got it, and they're in the offensive zone. Going to get something going here. Centered. Sent to the left side by the Archmere defense. That's Mike Banham down there. And it's knocked out of bounds by Archmere again. And with the Charter fans still going, Jason.
Yep.
There's a shot to the right of Triantafilou out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Good job there by Nico to know it's not going to go on goal. You don't want to touch it and risk a corner kick.
No, he had that short side well covered. He knew if anything was right of him, it was going to be wide. Both student sections getting into this one here in the overtime.
Yeah, both on their feet.
We're in golden goal territory.
So here comes Archmere trying to make something happen, but a lot of defenders back for the force. Here's Rosenbaum. He's got some room this time. Looking for just an inch of space. Chips it in. Headed it off the post. Goal! Oh! Archmere scores!
The game winner!
Will Schatzman on the rebound. And here come the Ox.
Golden goal! The golden goal!
Archmere does it. 1-0. And they're going to the student section, Jason.
Why not? That's a great way to celebrate the game winner. Wow.
So here we are in the second minute of overtime number 2. Minute 92 tonight. Archmere does it. Look at the Charter players, Jason.
Yeah, dejected that.
They are just all over the field.
A header by the defenseman went off the post and set up Will Schatzman all alone in front of the net. And he did not make a mistake on that one. He buried that one to give the Hawks another big win. They haven't lost since their opener against Caravel. Another huge win here tonight.
So, an unbelievable soccer match here tonight, Jason. So glad we were able to come up and bring it to you. Archmere won for the second straight year. Wilmington Charter 0. And, Jason, that puts Archmere firmly in control in that Diamond State Conference with the automatic bid that comes with it.
Yes. And what a win. What a performance by both teams here. And at the end, a golden goal in the 92nd minute wins it here for the Hawks.
Just some great play tonight from Matty Bowen, and just the ball was like looking at it hit off the crossbar and came down. And Schatzman was Will Schatzman on the spot, and what a great presence by Schatzman just to chip that one in, and that will do it here from Talen Energy Stadium. Jason, final thoughts?
No, we just witnessed an exciting soccer game here. What a great game-winning goal. Chance for maybe a play of the week candidate on that game-winning goal, but what a great effort by both teams. And Mike and Len, it was great to be up here with you guys for another exciting game here at Talen Energy Stadium.
So just remember, Friday night we have two football games for you. William Penn and Salesianum and Middletown, and Sussex Central and Smyrna. And the fans giving both teams a well-deserved round of applause here. Saturday at St. Mark's and Howard. Tomorrow night, 302 Sports Weekly. Keep your eyes open. We got some volleyball on the horizon for you. For Len Evans and Jason Winchell, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for joining us. A great soccer game here tonight. 1-0 Archmere. Good night, everybody. Have a great night.